Okay.
Hi, and welcome. We're so happy today to have Silke here visiting from Germany, and I thought it would be really great to, because she's here for a personal intensive, and I'd love to have her just kind of share a little bit about her journey, but also say a little bit about some of the things that, or share something that's been, a particular valuable thing that you've learned since you've been here. So great to have you.
It's wonderful to be here, Wendy, and it's almost like a dream came true. I took this journey because I found you at Pilates Anytime, and right away I thought, well, what she's saying, I would love to come out of my mouth. Because that was just a deep feeling that you have discovered something that I am looking for in teaching and in the work for myself. And that is very special. And I thought, well, it's great to watch the videos, it's great to listen to you, but it must be totally different to come and discover what it's really about and learn how it will make a difference for me. Because in all these years doing the training for the Pilates mat work, and then also the equipment, and being with many, many different trainers, I still had pain, and I still did not have that kind of harmony in my body that would mean I'm really with myself. Because we all still go out and want to be somebody. We want to look like somebody. And that's why we do all these exercises to, look great and have a, I don't know, great booty and flat abs and all that. And that is bringing us more and more away from ourselves. And also the whole mind and body thing does not really make sense. And I had the feeling that you found tools and a language to really make that happen inside the body. And coming here, I thought on my way here, I thought, I am crazy to really do this. I'm grateful for my husband that he sponsored me, but also that I had the courage to say, I have to go. And coming here, after the 6 hours of the first day, I was so happy. I felt that everything is coming together at this place.
Wow.
That you and your team, you really, you found a way of helping people to help themselves, to find themselves.
Yes.
Find the joy in movement.
Yes.
Find freedom in movement. And finding freedom and movement in my own body will mean I will have the freedom to live a life that I choose for myself. So
extraordinary.
Yeah. I'm still learning.
Are we all?
learning. Yes, and
it's
I'm
a life
listening.
journey.
And I'm hoping that I can, inhale everything and then be really able to spread that and, well, work with that myself. But I already learned things that I think I have a deep understanding for now.
Thank you so much. You're such a deeply intelligent teacher, so it's such an honor to be able to just to really play together and to feed your passion. So thank you so much. And now Silke is going to demonstrate something that just to kind of share.
Yeah,
something
just
that
a little example, maybe that makes sense for everybody else, because that gave me this kind of click. Oh, wow, yeah, that makes a difference. To get out of those patterns that I'm stuck in and holding things.
Yeah.
Trying to do it right.
Yeah, and it's, what do we mean by down the back, up the front? What do we mean by shoulder blade to deep belly? And now this is the exploration that you're in with a very familiar exercise. So let's do that.
Okay, that would be the curl down or curl up or roll down or roll up. And I'm used to thinking of my pelvis, curling my tail, sucking in my belly, and bringing the navel to the spine, and then slowly rolling back, trying to really suck in the belly. And I'm looking at my navel to really, you know, check on that.
Another thing that would be really interesting to notice here is how does your throat feel?
Yeah.
As you're
right.
going down and coming up.
Yes. I have all these neck issues now and then, so that makes a difference. I would pick up my head and, you know, nod my chin to my sternum, let my sternum fall down, and then come up, trying to really pull in my navel and get up here again. This is something I can do, but many of my students cannot do.
Well, what's fascinating is that we're really exploring is because if somebody would look at you, they'd go, you are beautiful, and how you're doing it is fabulous. So what's your experience?
My experience is, and maybe also because I did the hands-on, or your team did hands-on work on me, I'm overusing my abs. And I'm thinking of the front of my body more than, you know, the opening of the back. That's, for example, one of those vocabularies I learned here, or at least the, you know, the concept of connecting my feet to my head. And that made a difference after you explained that to me. I tried to soften my belly, to think more of the back, the bones rounding, and the waterfall. Really getting the idea of the waterfall running down the back and the inner ear lifting. I hope that's right.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm thinking. And also feeling the connection to my feet. That makes a big difference. It does.
So what's your experience as you go down with this imagery and internal support?
Yeah. I can play with it. That's the first
It's not
wonderful
a right thing.
Yes, right. That's so wonderful that you give the permission that I can play and explore for myself. And I would like to tell that to my students too. So I feel my feet being heavy, my legs being heavy. That's the first thing that I learned, that I have the connection into my pelvis, to my feet, my legs, the outside of my legs. Breathing. And then I'm rounding down with more the feeling of the waterfall going down the back. And I'm letting my hands go down. Sometimes have to stop and think of releasing into the mat instead of pulling in my navel. Then again, I'm thinking of lifting through my inner ear. And everything feels so much softer and
That's an interesting thing you just said. It seems almost counterintuitive because so many people think you should be working hard.
yes. Coming up is harder. Thinking of my inner ear. I'm thinking of widening my back and letting the waterfall work. Stopping to find that again. And then again I feel the heaviness of my legs. And it was much less effort. So that's such a wonderful idea, but I know you have to feel it in yourself, this effort with these.
So much of what Silke's talking about is how information layers. How there's an idea that we're getting in touch with, what's going on, what's actually happening inside. How is the breath deep support for us? How does that, we call it shoulder blade to deep belly, but words, it doesn't matter the words. What matters is what's going on. And then to allow the pause, to allow that pause to find the support, to find the internal connection, it makes all the difference in the world. Remember that we just talked about yielding to gravity, finding the yield, finding the release, and how that gives us the internal support. How grounding, release, gives us lift. How that allows us to find our natural way of moving. So, thank you so much. It's so beautiful. So beautiful to be together.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a journey.
See you soon.